Well, right now, President Trump is pointing the finger at homebuilders as he aims to fix a nationwide housing shortage. Trump claims U.S. builders are sitting on 2 million empty lots and urging those companies to ramp up construction all across the country. NewsNation's Hannah Brent is live for us in Arlington, Virginia. Hannah, where some new homes are being built right now.
Nichole, that's right. We're standing in a neighborhood just outside of Washington, D.C. You can see an empty lot behind me. We've seen construction trucks pulling in all day. There's a home under construction right down the block. These are new homes. And this is what President Trump says he wants to see more of, more home building going on, saying in a post on his Truth Social that he's kind of comparing what he's calling big home builders to OPEC, keeping their oil prices high. He wrote in his post, "They're my friends. They're very important to the success of our country. But now that they can get financing, they have to start building homes," saying they're sitting on 2 million empty lots, which is a record. "I'm asking Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to get big home builders going, and by doing so, help restore the American dream." Now, housing affordability was a top issue in the 2024 election, and President Trump really came into the White House promising to tackle that housing crisis in the country. On his first day in office, in fact, he signed an executive order that directed federal agencies to deliver emergency pricing relief to lower the housing costs and increase the housing supply. But here's where things stand right now. The most recent data we have shows the supply of housing in the U.S. actually exceeds the demand for it. According to data published by the online real estate company Redfin in August, you can see the numbers of homes for sale actually rose 10.6%, while the numbers of homes sold fell 2.6% when compared to the same times last year. Now, one of the factors that could be driving that trend is cost. The company also found home prices nationwide were up by 1.5%, and that's backed up by the most recent data from the census, too. That shows the average price of a new home was more than $500,000 in the month of August, and that's up from the beginning of the year. And what's unclear from President Trump's message is exactly what he wants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to do. Those are mortgage giants, of course, and how he hopes to see them incentivize home building, Nichole.
All right, and Hannah, has there been any response from home builders?
So I reached out to the National Association of Home Builders to ask just that, what they were thinking. And they responded by pointing to regulatory obstacles with the government and the shortage of both labor and construction materials. They sent me a statement, and here's what they wrote. President Trump is right to focus on housing affordability, and NAHB agrees that getting more homes built is essential to restoring the American dream. Achieving that goal will require builders of all sizes working together with the administration to overcome the complex government barriers that slow down the pace of new construction. And we have heard a lot of concerns from the housing industry that President Trump's policies on things like tariffs and immigration might drive up prices for both construction materials and the labor used to build homes, Nichole.
All right, Hannah Brent, live for us there in Virginia. Hannah, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.